All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Kakadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the hopeful elect, pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. Sincere Shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, that's listening and learning as well. This is Brother Quad from the DC camp, coming back at you with another words to my thoughts. And I'm going to title this one, Take Advantage of This Time. All right? And, hey, right now, you know, most of the country is on lockdown, if you will, you know, for the foreseeable future. We don't know which, you know, whether this is going to be, if this is, we know we're in the end times, you know, but we don't know if this is going to calm back down, you know, is Esau going to really try to pull this thing off, you know? But we still looking for a couple of major more prophecies, a couple more major prophecies, you know, and you know, then we'll see. We'll really know what time we in. But yeah, like I said, take advantage of this time. You know, right now, brother's mindset. Hey, we always been studying, you know, but we should be even more on point with our studies. You know, and for the people that's you know, wait. You know, that's listening and learning and not really taking this thing serious, now's the time, man. You know, you're starting to see things tighten up, you know, getting closer and closer to Jacob's trouble. And we know in this time, it's going to be really bad times, man. You know? And you can't just, you ain't going to be able to just cram for this test, man. We about to be under a trial. You know? Our temptation, our hour of temptation is on its way, man. You know? And what is a temptation? That's a trial, man. You being tested to see what sort you are, you know? And you can't just turn it on right at the end when it's test time. This is the time to prepare, man. Remember the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. So we need to gain this wisdom. We don't want to be like them foolish virgins, man, that didn't get enough oil, man. You know? Hey, and for people that's playing on the fence, you know, eventually we're going to get to the time when we gonna have to be more serpents, man. We gonna have to be more wise about who we casting these pearls to. You know, you ain't gonna be able to come to us at camp pretty soon, man. You know, that's why the scriptures say, "Put not off the Lord from day to day, and seek ye Him while He may be found," man. This is the time, man. There's no more waiting, man. Because the Lord can close them doors of mercy quick, man. And then you're going to have to rely upon the faith that you have. But like I was saying, faith is something that's increased over time, man. Like a mustard seed. You know, when you grow in the fruits of the Spirit, you know that the Lord is actually real. He's dealing with you, man. But a lot of you want to wait until the last moment, man. Then when you go through these temptations, when the fire gets hotter and hotter, you're not going to really know what to do, man. You're going to question, because you're going to question, man, if you're going to believe in this devil or not, man. You know? Because he about to force you to take his chip. Otherwise, nothing, you're not going to be able to function in his society without it. He wants you to bow down to his image. You know? So he going to put you you're going to be under the ultimate test, which the Most High is going to allow, because he wants to see as well. Do you remember what the temptations of Job? He said, he said, if you know, Satan asked the Lord, you know, is this man going to serve you? You know, he said, because you haven't touched. He said you haven't touched his flesh, man. Then the Lord had to let him touch his flesh, but he just didn't kill him. So you gonna go be put through the ringer. You know, Job's family died, man. You know, he was going through plagues. Well, these plagues is coming, man. The Lord going to test you, man. But guess what? We know that with every temptation, He's going to make a way for us to escape. Or we just got to be faithful in the death, and we still going to get our crown. But that's something that's learned over time, man. Through experience with the Lord. All right? That's not just something that you get overnight, man. Wisdom has to trust you first. You know? So Hey, man, this is the time to know your power. A lot of you people, you trick yourself with that false sense of confidence, which confidence means with faith. So you trick yourself with this phony confidence that you have that the Lord knows you, but you don't know that, man. Even we tremble. We working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. I'm talking about when I say we, I'm talking about the ones that's actually doing the work, man. Teaching, going out throughout the four corners, going through the straight gate, man. That has taken on that yoke of discipleship of Yahweh Shai. That's what I mean, But even we don't know until we at the end, and we believe. That's that hope, and we really believe because we're the only ones that's actually doing it, compared to everybody else. But we're not comparing ourselves with that man or that man. We're not making ourselves for that number. We hope for the Lord's favor, man. But we doing everything that He said that He would do He would protect us if we do these things, man. So that's why we're gonna have faith, man. We're not gonna be doubting. The moment you doubt, that's when you won't be protected, man. And we're gonna have moments of doubt, but ultimately it's either you gonna fall, you gonna get back up, or you gonna fall into destruction, man. But even now, even in America, we had the fire on one side, water on the other. Even now, we're going through that, but it's gonna be intensified, man. It's gonna really turn to the valley of the shadow of death. Which it is, but you're gonna see a lot of it you people don't know about. I mean, as Satan's been exposed, especially with the internet, more and more is coming out about what this devil has done to our people. So from that you should know that this nigga's the devil. But if not, hey, the scriptures identify this man. So he like I said, it's gonna turn to the valley of the shadow of death, man. And you want to use this time to get closer to your power, man, for lack of a better word or term. But seek Him, man. He said, "Seek, then ye shall find." You don't want to be the one that's unprepared and don't have your wedding garment on, man, because you didn't know what time it was. You can discern talking about the weather. You can discern the clouds in the sky. The same way you're supposed to determine the spiritual things when you compare it with the scriptures, man. Measuring the time. A lot of us just sitting at home and not working right now. Hey, study the word. The internet is on right now. But at a point in time, they can cut the internet off. They can take brothers' videos off the internet. They can limit us from going to the streets. It's not a lot of time left, and we hope that as members of the hopeful elect, we hope that it's not a lot of time. We pray for a few days because we're sick of this place, man. And all we can do is exhort you to do the same, to join the race, man. Join that fight for salvation. And that's pretty much what this was, and to brothers that's actually doing it, continuing. The Lord may have some of us brothers still working. Hey, the Lord's sustaining the body. But certain brothers, now you gotta do the other. You gotta pick up in the other aspect, man. And we all look out for each other as one. Because mind you, this is money as well. And that's, if anything, it's the real money. This wisdom. Now's the time, man, to grow, to be sober, as the scriptures say. And to the ones that's listening and learning and haven't really fully taken that step. The Lord, hey, if you can see this, like the scripture say, blessed are your eyes, blessed are your ears, for you hear and you see. If you can see it, man, you should know what time it is. No more loafing, no more bluffing. All right, just put that foot forward, trust in the Lord, man. Because hey, this devil ready to come down with great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. So if he know that, you should know it, man. The Lord told us first, man. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. To the next lesson, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to say shalom.